Is cultural inferiority the reason for colonialism, or is it because of colonialism that cultural inferiority has been created among the ones is created among those who were colonized? Well, India is a great example. India is full of mentally colonized people. I am one of them because I am more comfortable using the English language than native Indian languages because of, well, because of the way I was raised and the way I grew up and the exposure and all that. So I am not in a minority. Most Indians are mentally colonized to various degrees. At least I am proud of my history and my ancestry. Ancestry is in all of us, our ancestry, right? And our history and our great civilization. I'm at least proud of that. Many Indians are ashamed of that. They don't like it. They believe that everything that came from outside is better and India is all that. So that is the mental colonization. That is the inferiority complex that lots of Indians have. Lots of Indians have this inferiority complex. Now, the question that's asked over here by Saurabh is a good question. This inferiority complex, is it the reason why you become colonized? So, do you become colonized because you have an inferiority complex, or is colonization the process that creates the inferiority complex? So, let me explain. You don't get colonized because you have an inferiority complex. You get colonized because you are militarily inferior or tactically or strategically inferior. That's how you come under foreign occupation. And then the colonization starts. Colonization means extraction of resources outside of your country, essentially beggaring you in the process and enriching them at your expense. That's colonization. That is standard European Christian colonization. Okay? Yeah, it had a religious component. The religion was used to justify the colonization because non-Christians were, well, they deserved to be enslaved. And then so the process was that the popes would give a bull which would allow these colonizers to go and grab any nation and take over the land of any nation whose people are not Christians. So you take the land, you enslave the people, you extract everything out of value out of the place, and then as an act of mercy you give them the choice that you convert or die or you become slaves. So then, if you succeed in converting these people, then what happens is that, yeah, you have done something good. So colonization was for a good purpose. Yeah. So that's the whole justification. Very, yeah. So, so colonization happens if you are militarily inferior, or strategically or tactically inferior, or if you have poor leadership despite being a strong economy. Or if you are politically disunited, okay, politically fragmented as a nation or a civilization. So yeah, India faced these problems mainly because of a lack of political unity when the invasions happened, the Turkic invasions and so on, and then the European invasion, Christian invasion. So colonization is not because of inferiority complex; it is because of these issues. But then colonization, once the colonization happens, what happens is that your standards of living decline, your nation descends into abject poverty, and then they destroy your indigenous education system, they impose a foreign language on you, and then they teach you that you are all inferior, and the reason you are poor is because you people are inferior, not because we stole all your wealth and destroyed all your infrastructure and all your industries. So the inferiority complex is created after colonization by the colonizers to justify colonization and to prevent the natives who are being oppressed and subjugated and destroyed from rising up in rebellion. They will be made to think that, yeah, we deserve it, we are so inferior, the great white people have come to save us, we should try and be more like them. That's how it goes.